The sun rises gently over Vivi's house and the birds begin their cheerful song. A brand new day is here, full of little wonders waiting to be found. A warm sunbeam lands softly on Vivi's face. She opens one eye and smiles. She knows exactly what day it is. Today is going to be special. At the end of the bed, her kitten stretches slowly, waking up with her. Vivi jumps out of bed, barefoot and still in her pajamas. She lands softly and giggles, full of morning energy. Quickly she slips into her cozy slippers. She wiggles her feet, testing them, then does a tiny, happy slipper dance across the floor. Vivi and her kitten run down the hallway together. They stop in front of the kitchen door. A warm, sweet smell fills the air. Vivi smiles. It smells like fresh Easter bread. She slowly opens the door. The kitchen is filled with golden light. Granny stands by the table wearing a beautiful apron. Granny turns around and opens her arms wide. Vivi runs into her and hugs her tightly. Happy Easter, Granny.
Happy Easter, Granny.
On the table, a big bowl of smooth white eggs waits quietly. The kitten sniffs the bowl, curious and excited. Granny smiles and reaches for something special. She brings out the colours. They glow softly, shining in all the colours of the rainbow. Vivi carefully dips her first egg into bright red paint. She lifts it slowly, and it shines, smooth and perfect. Granny leans closer and gently shows her how to paint tiny flowers with a thin brush. Vivi watches closely, then tries it herself. She's so focused, her little tongue peeks out as she carefully paints each tiny petal. The kitten steps into a little bit of blue paint by accident. Tiny blue paw prints appear on the floor. Vivi notices them and bursts into laughter. Then she picks up a golden egg. Carefully she paints a small star on it. Granny gently places the finished eggs into a basket filled with soft straw. They rest quietly, side by side, and then a little magic begins. Vivi decides to paint an egg that looks just like her kitten. The kitten sits nearby, watching her closely, almost like it's posing. Vivi carefully paints the tiny ears, the soft fur, every little detail. When she's done, she lifts the egg and shows it to Granny. Granny smiles, nods with pride, and gently pats Vivi on the head. Vivi looks out the window, her eyes full of curiosity. The garden is bright and full of spring colours. She turns to Granny with a hopeful smile. "Can I go look for the Easter bunny now, Granny?" Moments later, she runs outside. The garden is alive with flowers, soft light and gentle breeze. Vivi holds her empty basket, ready for adventure. Her kitten dashes ahead, chasing a fluttering butterfly, zigzagging through the grass. Vivi laughs and follows after it, her adventure just beginning. Vivi looks under a big bush. Nothing. She checks behind an old watering can. Still nothing. Then something bright blue catches her eye in the grass. A chocolate egg. She picks it up, smiling wide. Soon she finds another one, pink, hidden beneath a tulip. Her basket is starting to fill, but suddenly the kitten stops. Its ears perk up. a soft rustling sound, shush, shush, coming from the tall grass. Vivi freezes. Slowly, she looks up, and there, just above the bushes, 2 long, soft grey ears appear. And then the bunny appears right in front of her.
The Easter bunny.
It starts to run away. But Vivi manages to catch up to it and hug it. The basket fell and all the eggs scattered everywhere. When Vivi saw the bunny looking sad, she quickly began picking up the eggs scattered all around. The bunny didn't wait. It quickly joined her, helping gather the scattered eggs. When all the eggs were gathered, the bunny reached out its paw in thanks and then gave Vivi a warm hug. Then it was time for a special gift. The bunny reached into its magical bag and pulled out a huge chocolate egg. With a gentle smile, it offered it to Vivi, a gift to celebrate their new friendship. And like all magical things, it was time to say goodbye, but not forever. Vivi waved gently as the bunny slowly disappeared from sight.
Thank you, Easter bunny.
And in the grass it left behind little traces of magic, soft, glowing footprints that shimmered in the light. Vivi picked up her big basket, now heavy and full of eggs, and slowly made her way home. Step by step, she walked through the garden, tired but happy. At the door, Granny was waiting for her, smiling warmly, holding a cup of warm milk. Vivi carefully places her treasures on the table, one by one. The sun begins to set, filling the room with warm, golden light. She picks up a small chocolate egg and gently shares it with Granny. Vivi smiles, happy and a little tired after her adventure. Then she leans in and wraps
This was the best Easter ever.
her arms around Granny in a warm hug. Vivi lies in her bed, with Murcho curled up beside her. She can hardly wait to fall asleep, because she knows a brand new adventure is waiting for her tomorrow. And you, little listener, don't forget to subscribe so you can join Vivi and her friends for another adventure tomorrow.